live with Raina Bruno, an amazing activist making. Take a look at all this. Look at all the spices. We are making what, Rain?
It's like a coconut Thai curry.
Okay, and so you've been chopping away for a while here. So let's see here. What do you got? We've got some
Onions, some cremini mushrooms, some shiitake mushrooms, bell peppers, and potatoes.
There's the yellow bell peppers, potatoes. This is the second onion.
We also, do you have kale?
Kale, yes, and we do have kale in the fridge.
Awesome.
So we're gonna, if you want, you can grab that right now.
Yes.
Yeah, and just open it. It's right down there in the bottom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we are making a dish that requires a lot of spices. So there is turmeric. Check out that turmeric. It's absolutely amazing. But look at that kale. Calorie per calorie, there is more protein in kale than there is in steak. And while you rinse that off, it's been rinsed once, but you can rinse it again. I'm going to show all the different spices that are going to be used today to make this curry. And I've got to tell you, just opening the the spices fills the entire place with this incredible aroma. So we've got the Indian curry, we've got cumin, we've got paprika, we've got Thai basil, and we've got coriander, and we have the one and only turmeric, which obviously is an incredible antioxidant, you may have heard. And when you combine it with pepper, so we'll throw in a little pepper too, it really unleashes the antioxidant qualities of the turmeric.
Yeah.
And kale is a superfood as well. So what we're seeing here is, plant-based goodness and strength. And the world's changing. Everybody's starting to get hip to the fact that eating vegetables in this abundant array of colors is so much better for you than eating dead animals. I mean, let's call it what it is.
Absolutely.
All right, so we've got the rice boiling in our plant-based kitchen. Rain, where did you learn this dish?
So lately I've been taking up a lot of more zero waste recipes, and I've noticed that, just getting like spices in the little glass jars and then like refilling the spices in the bulk store or like in like Whole Foods or Lazy Acres or wherever your nearest health food store is, they usually have like a bulk section, so you can just fill up the spices again. And also like getting rice in bulk, and then you can get like these mushrooms loose in Whole Foods or pretty much I found them mostly in Whole Foods, and then I just get the vegetables loose. And I found that like curries and that kind of stuff is easier to make, just much more low waste. Also, like any sort of like aluminum can is completely recyclable.
Yes. So let's talk about these ingredients here. Can you hold that up? Where does that come into play? Show us.
This I just got it at an Asian market.
And what is it? Let's see.
It's just a red curry paste.
Oh, red curry paste. Okay, so that's going to come in along with the spices. Wow.
Yeah.
And then you've got coconut milk.
Yes.
So that's going to add a nice zing to it.
Yeah.
All right. So you've been chopping away for quite a while here. So we've got kale. Once again, we've got kale. We've got potatoes. We've got yellow bell peppers. We've got a red onion. We've got a white onion. We've got ginger there. And we've got also two types of mushrooms. Can you tell us again the different types of mushrooms?
Yeah, so this one I decided to just do some cremini and shiitake, because I think shiitake works really well with coconut.
Oh yeah.
Things, yeah.
Wow, this is an ambitious recipe. I'm very in admiration of you. You got here early. You got the rice on the boil back there, so that's cooking. And we have a surprise also. We've got Ryuji Chua behind the scenes. He's going to come out in a minute with what? Come on out, Ryuji. Show us what you're doing. We've got a special guest, an amazing vegan activist, Ryuji Chua, in the house. And full disclosure, you guys are a couple, and what an adorable couple you are.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what is this?
This is lemongrass
Okay.
that I am desperately trying to grate
Okay, so you're grating
A
lemongrass.
A better method for the lemongrass, what I was reading online, is it's better to freeze it the night before, just because it's easier to grate that way.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we grate a little lemongrass, and what that gives it a little piquant flavor, perhaps.
It's kind of gives it kind of like the acidity to it is really nice with the coconut cream.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this is the lemongrass, by the way, in its original format.
You can get it at Asian markets mostly. I couldn't find it at Whole Foods. Some Whole Foods might have it. It depends.
Carol Zarbano says the best vegan couple around.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Carol.
So yes, and good boyfriend coming around and grating, right? And some boyfriends might find that to be grating experience, but not Ryuji. He's
coming in with
bad
a
pun. Yes. Okay. So when do you start? What are you doing over here? What's this little?
I'm just chopping up some ginger.
Okay, so we got some ginger getting chopped up. Yes, everybody says you guys are adorable.
Oh.
So, all right, when does the chopping start and the actual assembly begin? Because you've got like a mountain of food here.
Yeah, so
And it's always the skinny ones who come in with the mountains of food,
when
right?
when I'm done with this ginger, we'll start putting all of it on the stove.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
And once again, here we go. Kale, more protein calorie per calorie than steak. And one of the amazing things we all saw, you, Ryuji, and myself, and about, I don't know how many hundreds of animal activists and vegans saw the amazing movie, The Game Changers, last night. It was the theatrical release, and it's absolutely extraordinary. James Cameron has done a masterful job showcasing all of these incredible top athletes, including like the strongest man in the world, a whole practically almost half of a football team, the Tennessee Titans, all eating plant-based and doing just absolutely amazing. What was your reaction as you chop away? But watch those fingers.
I thought it was amazing. I learned a lot more than I thought I knew. And I thought it was really cool how they did like some experiments on people's like blood and urine and stuff.
Yeah, we don't need to go into details when we're making food. But it was basically showed we get healthier when we eat plant-based. And it was scientific evidence. Yes, and this is organic kale, Tom. Always got the vegan police on board checking everything. All right, so here we are. And what's going on? Let's speak the truth even if your voice shakes. Let's see what's happening with the rice.
Looks like it's good.
Okay, the rice is good. All right, and then we've got this bowl ready to go.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... Let's just turn
pretty
this
good.
off for now.
Turn it off here. We just turn it off. There it is. Yeah.
So
now I'm gonna stand over here, if we can. Yes.
I pretty much the way that I cook is I don't really measure that much.
Good. That's all right. You don't have to measure.
But I'll just do maybe like a glob of coconut oil.
Oh wow. Okay. A big nice glob of coconut oil. That's very globalicious. That coconut oil is a large container of coconut oil.
So we'll just do that at the bottom there.
Wow. All right.
And then,
so everything is going to go in here.
Yes.
Okay.
And those mushrooms are definitely going to reduce down. So I always go crazy with mushrooms because, yeah.
Wow. Look at this. So do you pour it all in at the same time, or?
So I'm going to do. It says on here. Let's see.
Woo! Ellen Andrea Dent watching. She says this looks great already. Look at this. Obviously, vegetables reduce, but my question is, are they going to be able to reduce all of them into this one pot? And now you're putting in some garlic, some
so we'll do
minced garlic.
This will be like equal to maybe 4 cloves of garlic.
Wow. Yeah, maybe a little. What do you want? You want
probably just medium.
Medium? Okay. All right. Here we go. We're gonna go right there, front. Okay. There you go. As a matter of fact, here. This is what I'm gonna suggest. because this is, let's move, can you move the rice over?
Yeah, for sure.
And we'll move that over there. Because this is the bigger pot. So we'll turn that off and then we'll put this one on medium. All right, there we go. There we go. Wow. All right, so that's quite a bit of garlic there.
So that would be equivalent to about 4 cloves of garlic.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I go
Okay.
crazy with garlic.
Yeah.
And then next we're gonna let that heat up.
Okay. So that's basically just garlic and coconut oil.
Yes.
And now we'll move all of this over, which,
So
whoa.
now we're gonna do the onions.
Okay, and there was a little, what do you call it, ginger that went in there as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna just I'll just saute
Okay.
that together.
Okay, so,
Okay, not too much.
all right.
So there, and then
All right.
I'm gonna add the potatoes because this.
Ooh, yeah, potatoes take a
They
while.
take a while to cook, so. we'll
Okay,
just-
so now we're going to add the
I
potatoes.
only did 1 potato for this recipe.
Not 2 potatoes, 3 potatoes, 4, 5
No.
potatoes, 6 potatoes, 7
Some
potatoes more. All right. Yeah, so the potatoes are going in now. And so, yes, onions and potatoes in first, along with the garlic and the coconut oil.
Yes.
Right, so
Let me
there you
grab
go.
some
All
more
right,
of those
so we've got a
potatoes
few
back.
potatoes in there. This looks so delicious. I can't even tell you. Luckily, I didn't have breakfast this morning. I was waiting to be able to try
I
this.
just had a little smoothie. So.
Woo! All right.
So we're gonna still some onions on this.
And Paige wants to know you are involved in animal rescue, and so I want to hear about that while we're cooking.
Just like not anything too crazy. I was at the Reinhardt Duck Farm when they were doing the big mass rescue in Petaluma, which is pretty intensely
Yeah.
emotional. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a block of police officers there that were telling activists that we couldn't walk down a public road, and they blocked us off at the top, and then we decided that, well, we knew our rights and we knew that they couldn't block us from that, so we ended up going down to the duck farm because we were practicing our right to free speech and protesting the violence that was happening in that facility.
Yeah, and we invite anybody from that facility on any time to respond. So you are quite the activist.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to be cooking here. We're moving along. We're getting all this. Take a look at this. This is fantastic. So we've got the coconut oil. And then along with the coconut oil, we have the garlic, the minced garlic. And along with the minced garlic, we have 2 different types of onions. And along with 2 different types of onions, we have the potatoes. And that's just for starters.
All right.
That's just for starters, and then more will come along.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, and how long have you been vegan, Rain?
I have been vegan for a little bit over 2 years.
Oh, wow. And what was your vegan moment? What made you want to go vegan?
So my sister actually made me vegan. She, hold on, let me just get a little more coconut oil in there.
Yeah.
She recovered from an eating disorder. Being vegan.
Yeah.
She was in the hospital and she was vegan before, but then her facility told her that she couldn't be vegan anymore.
Oh God.
And then after when she was in recovery, she decided to be vegan again because she cared about animals and the environment and she wanted to prove she could regain her health back on a plant-based diet. And she did that, so it inspired me. I went vegan initially for health reasons, and then I watched Earthlings and Cowspiracy, and I knew I had to be vegan. So.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, watch Earthlings, watch Cowspiracy, watch Wealth of Health, and definitely watch The Game Changers.
Yeah.
It is a game changer. I've left that theater feeling such hope for our future, because one of the things it shows is that the ancient gladiators were pretty much vegan, and they make a very good case actually going back to the skeletal remains and say, all of the mythology that they were big meat eaters is absolutely false. And it's just based on sort of cartoonish assumptions. When they actually went back and they checked the bones, the archaeologists and the scientists, they found that no, they had been on a plant-based diet and rich in carbohydrates. So, yeah, Tom wants to know, how do we get family members to go vegan? You know, what I would say is sometimes the closer you are to somebody, the harder it is to convince them to go vegan, because they take it very personally. They feel you're judging them, and so it becomes more of a battle of wills. So I say go for the low-hanging fruit. You know, I convince strangers all the time to go vegan. Our new documentary, Countdown to Year Zero, is convincing a lot of environmentalists to go vegan. Don't waste your energy, you know, dealing with the stubborn fruit that doesn't want to fall off the vine. Go for that low-hanging fruit that's ripe for change. People who are interested.
Yeah.
There's so many of them out there that are really on the journey. They want to. They just need some advice.
And I think to that, if you find somebody that's really stubborn, I think the best way to really like approach that, I mean, what I've just been doing is really just living by example, and also not compromising like what you believe in, you know, in a sense that like saying things that really just like hold people accountable, I think is really important. I mean, you don't have to say it in like an in your face way, but it's just that like, so people know that, you know, what they are doing is, you know, how they are participating and in what they're eating 3 times a day is contributing to animal suffering. And if they think that is wrong, then that is their responsibility to stop that. So, you know, when you just are very clear when it comes up, and you don't like back down from, you know, what you know is
Don't be an apologetic vegan.
Exactly.
Right. I love it. Ellen said, Game Changers made me want to lift 700 pounds too. Some of the amazing athleticism you see in this film will blow your mind. Blow your mind. Lou Luck says, love by example, they will follow. I agree. Love and live by example, both. Okay, so we've got in here, yes.
Some like a cup.
We have cups. We have whatever you want. You want a measuring cup?
Yeah.
Sure, right there. Right there in front of you. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay.
This will be,
yes.
Well, we don't need to measure. We'll just put a little water.
Okay, just put a little water. That's fine. We're welcome to our plant-based kitchen. We are making vegan Indian curry. I call it actually Tantalizing Thai curry.
Yeah.
Thai curry. So we've just had a little water. And
so you just gotta wait for these onions to get a little more translucent here.
Okay.
And so this is like, we started with some potatoes, some onions, some garlic, some ginger, some coconut oil. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let those get a little bit more tender. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to open up. Well, we're gonna get the spices ready.
Okay, let's get the spices ready. And we thought we had a sous chef who was going to do all the can opening. Ryuji Chua.
Can you open these?
It's nice to have a man around the house, and we're going to ask Ryuji to open up those 2 cans for us. Now, can you show us what we're opening up, though?
Yes, I've never opened a can in my life.
Okay, you're a smart guy. You'll figure it out. Here you go. Hold on. There's that. This is coconut milk, okay? And then we're going to also add, this is an incredible ingredient, which is red curry paste. And where did you get the red curry paste?
You can get it anywhere. I got mine at the Asian market while I got the lemongrass.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. There we go. Just pick it up. It's not, it doesn't have a battery. Just leave it open. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Now I'm very interested because I'm too scared to cook with spices. I am. Because I always think I'm going to mess it up and basically add too much.
I am not
perfect.
stingy.
Well done. Look at Ryuji.
I actually figured it out.
You figured it out. You figured out how to open a can. I like it. So now, where's this going? The can. Is it going in?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Can you open the curry paste as well?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's. Can we recap and review all the different things that are going in? So let's see.
So I got, this is curry powder. You can pretty much
Okay.
get,
there we go.
Yeah. You can get yellow curry powder or just like whatever curry powder.
Okay.
Is in the market.
Curry powder.
This is ground cumin.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
there we go. Okay.
And like I said, I usually just get like these little glass bottles, and
Yeah,
what I'm starting
yeah.
to do is I'm gonna probably end up going to the bulk store and refilling them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so we're just like not.
Thanks,
wasting a lot of
Regi.
materials.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So this is cumin. This
Uh-huh.
is paprika.
Wow, you got a lot of spices here. Okay, and then,
Thai basil.
oh my gosh, Thai basil.
Yeah,
All right.
and you could do this with fresh leaves too.
Oh
I like
yeah,
to do it
and
with
then
fresh leaves.
what's that last one?
This one is ground coriander.
And then, can we see this paste?
Yes.
Let's see the paste. That is, what is it called? Red curry paste. Look how gorgeous this is. Now, what does this do? Give it a totally different color, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna turn it kind of like red, and it's gonna give it a nice flavor. So I'm gonna start putting the spices in. I don't measure that much, but when I put the recipe out, I'll put like about how much to put
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
So with the cumin, just like a little dash of that.
Okay, a dash. One thing I know is don't overdo it on the turmeric, because I have done that. And turmeric really is great, and it's a great antioxidant when combined with pepper too.
I put a lot of curry powder.
Oh yeah, for sure, because it's curry.
Yeah.
Right.
So like a lot.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of paprika,
Okay.
some coriander, just a little of that.
Okay.
And I love the Thai basil flavor, so I'm gonna
Okay.
kind of comes out.
Yeah,
So
sure.
Just open that up.
Thai basil. Perfect. All right. Wow.
Cool. And then
And the aroma is so fantastic here.
we will do like a teaspoon. I had the teaspoon.
Ellen wants to know where you learned to cook like this, Rain.
I just kind of wing it. I mean, honestly,
Really?
I will do like a teaspoon of this.
Wow.
I honestly didn't start cooking until I was vegan. I
Yeah.
didn't start loving to cook until I was vegan.
And I have to ask a question. Is it rude to ask how old you are? Because honestly, you look like a teenager.
That's so sweet.
Well, how old are you, if I may ask?
I am. How old am I? I think I'm 25.
25. 25, that's great. And you know, like many people your age, you are really into the veganism. The veganism is so much bigger amongst, would you consider yourself a millennial or a Gen Zer?
I'm a millennial.
Okay, so you're a millennial. The millennials are leading veganism along with the Gen Zers. Because they're not as brainwashed by the advertisers, the meat, dairy, and pharmaceutical. One of the things the Game Changers show is how, in the wake of World War II, okay, coconut milk going in. Coconut milk going in. Wow.
This is coconut.
Woo.
Yeah, thicker.
Wow, this
thick
is so
coconut
good.
Milk is the best.
Yes, I know. I believe me. I was shopping for it. I tried to find it, and the guy, it was like 1 a.m. after seeing Game Changers. He's like, "Lady, this is all we got." So that's what we did.
So,
Coconut milk.
This is really nice because it's in a tin can, and
Yes.
what you can do is you can just take the label off, and it goes right in the recycle bin.
Oh yeah. Okay. So now I just learned something because I do wash out my tin cans, but I never take the label off. So you're saying you have to take the label off?
Yeah, they don't. Recycle.
Oh no. Okay, I just learned something really important. Okay, so look at this dish is coming together. The aromas are amazing. Absolutely amazing aromas. So we've got the rice over there. We've got this incredible mixture.
Now what we're gonna do is we are going to do. Let's see, the cups are. Oh, that's 1 cup. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Do like a cup of.
Remember, these haven't even gone in yet.
Yeah.
The mushrooms,
those are gonna.
The kale and the bell pepper.
Those are gonna take like you have to cook them all together. So.
Okay.
All
right,
adding
so-
a little water in here.
Okay. A little water, just a little water. Wow.
Yeah.
We're creating quite a curry. Okay. Just
then
if you
we're
could
gonna
just
put-
yeah.
And I'm gonna put everything in, and then we're gonna let it simmer for about 15 minutes.
Wow, 15 minutes. Well, I'm going to learn your life story and Ryuji's life story too. If we got 15 minutes,
Yeah.
that's all right. People are interested and they're watching. So okay, that's simmering, and then now when does this now?
Yeah.
Woo! All right,
Put all
so
those in.
this is the bell peppers and the kale.
Yeah.
The bell peppers and the kale go right in there. Okie dokie. Boom, that's all right. Okay.
And we'll do the mushrooms.
Whoa, this is it. Now, it was simmering, I would say what? It was simmering about 15 minutes before you put all this in.
Yeah, because all of the flavors have to infuse, and then the mushrooms have to reduce down as well.
Wow, that's a lot. So we saw like this giant pile of vegetables, and it very slowly all ended up in one pot, and the pot is gonna fit it perfectly.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make this higher?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty high.
You want it high? Okay, now it's gonna get nice and high.
Just mix this all
Not
together.
really. You want it on high? Because I can put it on high.
We'll probably
Okay.
add a little more water too.
Yeah, okay.
And then lots of salt and pepper afterwards.
Wow. You got one there stuck. There we go. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, this is just so healthy. And one of the things that, we really learned in the movie last night was that the meat is the middleman.
Yeah.
And that you whatever nutrients you're going to get. Maybe you can come in and address that a little bit while this is now going to just simmer for a while, right?
Yeah, I'll add a little more water.
Wow, look
And
at
a
that.
little more curry powder.
Wow, it looks good. What are you ready? Are you hungry, Ryuji?
I am so hungry.
Yeah, I'm starving. I didn't
just
eat
noticed
breakfast.
This smells really good.
Oh my god, the aromas are amazing. Very smart to start dating such a proficient chef.
Yeah, that's
Vegan
my
chef. Yeah, that's it.
I use her for food.
Exploits me for food.
Oh, that's so funny.
So we'll do some salt and pepper. Right
Okay. Oh wait, that is no. I mean, here you got the salt right here. It's just as
cool.
easy.
Awesome.
Yeah. So here's the salt, and here's the pepper, and remember the turmeric. Oh wow. So yeah, Elizabeth says I rinse out the can, then crush it so it doesn't hurt the animals. So that's even something else that I didn't understand or realize. I'm gonna have to really work on my.
When it gets recycled, it just fully, because it's aluminum, so aluminum is 100% recyclable.
Yeah.
Unlike plastic, which stays in the
Yeah.
environment
Plastic is a
forever.
nightmare.
So,
Yeah,
it's gonna be fully.
Wow, look at this. What I'm super impressed. No, I am. I haven't even tried it and I'm already super. Eliza Beck says beautiful.
Some more curry.
Yeah, okay. Now, pour it on. The curry is
Where's the curry powder?
the curry powder. It's
here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. We're going to add even more curry powder because it's curry, so we want a lot of curry powder in there. So, wow. The aromas are unbelievable. So, how did you guys meet?
We met at a slaughterhouse at a Farmer John vigil.
Oh, wow.
Probably covered by Jane Unchained, actually. It'd be kind of
Probably.
fun
Wow.
to see that. but-
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have so many times covered you commenting and you, Rain, live at the vigils where we watch the pigs go into the slaughterhouse, and it's so sad, and we try to give them love and water in their final seconds. The Save movement is growing exponentially. There are now vigils at hundreds and hundreds, like more than 600 slaughterhouses around the world.
That's amazing.
Anybody can start a vigil near their slaughterhouse if there isn't one already. So, what's going on now?
So now I'm just gonna rinse this off. I usually use some cilantro for the garnish, but I forgot it. So, but we'll do some lime slices for the garnish. 'Cause it's
Okay.
nice with the
All right,
lemon.
terrific, great.
Oh, we also.
Oh, what about the turmeric?
And also.
I
the-
think you did.
Oh,
you put,
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go
got to
with
put some
that.
turmeric in.
Turmeric
And
and
by the
also
way,
the
this
lemongrass.
turmeric that I bought it at a Veg Fest about 2.5 years ago. Very overexcited. This is completely pure turmeric from an organic farm, a veganic farm in Latin America. This is like the purest turmeric you'll ever get.
So-
What's this?
This is lemongrass.
Lemongrass.
Ryuji grated
Professionally
it.
graded.
So we're gonna add
Professionally
that in.
grated.
This needs to simmer in there.
What does the lemongrass do?
It adds really nice acidity, kind of like
Yeah, wow.
lemony flavor to,
Wow.
to the broth.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, I know sometimes in those Asian dishes that they have that A little bit of lemon along with the sweetness. So many combination of so many different flavors. Oh my gosh. It's just unbelievable. Look at this, people.
So
This is a tantalizing Thai curry, and we have more spices that I can even count. Now, did you put in this already?
The turmeric, yeah.
Okay.
The turmeric now.
Now we're gonna add the turmeric. Okay. And this turmeric is really unbelievable. I had a whole.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Turn this down.
Yeah. Here, turn it down a little bit. Where you want, like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
All right. Yeah. There we go. All right.
All right.
Ooh.
So we'll do maybe like.
Look at that color, and again, turmeric is a super food, and yeah.
This is
I
a
wouldn't
fourth a teaspoon, so this
Yeah.
is just a half.
All right, half a teaspoon of turmeric in there. Wow. I wish we had smell-o-vision because the
The future will be.
the aromas of all these spices, it's just absolutely spectacular. Yes, we have. Ellen Dent points out that turmeric is activated by black pepper. I've heard that from several people.
So we'll put a little more black
we
pepper.
have. Okay, Ryuji, we're gonna assign you to the black pepper.
Oh, more black pepper.
Okay,
let's
more
go.
black pepper. There we go. We'll put more black pepper in. I'm telling you, this is like truly a curry. This is not like some Americanized version of a curry. This is the real deal.
You know, my grandma growing up, so I'm half Filipino, and there's this dish called kare kare that she used to cook, but have like a lot of animal products. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I've been doing a lot of my own versions of curry.
Veganizing the
Veganizing
traditional
them.
dishes.
Yeah. For sure.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this is like
All right, so that should only have to go for about 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes, and then we're gonna do the taste test, people.
Yeah.
All right, now do you think it's on high enough, or
I
that's
think
good enough?
That's good, yeah.
Okay.
And you know, I usually with curries, it's kind of tricky. I usually will have them cook for like a really long time because the longer it cooks, the flavors get infused more. But it's gonna be awesome anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I think that you're really you put everything together wonderfully. When are you gonna get your own cooking show, my dear?
I don't know. I really love cooking. That's the one thing that he hates.
Oh, you don't like cooking?
It's not that I don't like cooking. I don't like spending the time to cook.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, you're very busy saving the world and changing the world, but we're changing the world by showing people they don't need to eat dead animals.
Like, if you remember, like, my thing on Lunch Break Live is I steam potatoes with kale. Like, that's what I did.
Yeah, but you know, for so many people, taste is the overriding factor.
Absolutely.
So if we could show people that they can get all these great, because what's the most annoying thing of vegan ears? What do you eat? Grass, right? I think we've already heard that. We've all heard that.
We eat lemongrass.
Yikes. Was that did we get that? That was live.
Oh,
There we go.
So I am just gonna do a few little lime slices for the garnish. Yeah. Ooh.
this is Ryuji, by the way, who took over the camera. That's why I had a challenging move happen a second ago.
There we go. So that's gonna be nice with the. Again, I usually use cilantro. I'll put this one. Usually use cilantro for the garnish.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's starting to make a weird sound, so I'm just gonna like stir it a little more. It's like and let me taste test so that we can figure out if we need some more salt. Some more curry. Hold on. A little more salt.
Okay.
that's super important. I've had the opportunity to talk to a lot of great chefs here doing Lunch Break Live for at least 4 years every day without missing a single day. And one of the key things that I hear from many, many top chefs is taste as you go. Taste, and we're not double dipping. As soon as we take that taste, we throw it in the sink for all you trolls that are going to jump out of the woodwork when you hear that we're tasting the food as it's being made. But it's super important because it helps you assess what you need. So you just determined that you needed
A little more salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not, stingy with salt. Obviously, I don't put too much, but sometimes it's needed to make the flavor just stand out a lot more.
Wow.
All right.
This is. You
we're
know what?
good.
I had the little plates, but now that
Do you have bowls? I think
Yes,
yeah.
we have bowls. We're going to have bowls. We're going to take some beautiful bowls. Now, I want to save some for
Those
the
are
pretty
perfect.
pictures. What about these?
Yeah.
Or bigger? What do you think?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's
Okay.
nice.
These are pretty, right?
those are
We'll do
gorgeous,
those.
yeah.
We'll do some of those. And, so we'll get some of these bowls. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do one pretty picture ad for the website. So we're going to have some for the website as well.
Yeah.
JaneOnChain.com, where you can get all the recipes. As soon as we're done, we put it from Facebook onto JaneOnChain.com. Add the recipe, add links to where you can get these products. And so one-stop shopping. Anybody says, well, what do you eat? Just go to JaneOnChain.com. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of recipes. Okay, here
All
you
right,
go.
so
Wow.
Should I dip up?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to do the soup first just for aesthetics.
Remember to save enough for one pretty picture for the rice and all that. Okay, so, here.
So am I doing 4 bowls then?
You can do 4 bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay.
Okay, we can turn this off now.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
It's off. All right, there it is. The final product. Beautiful. Tantalizing Thai curry. 100% plant-based, 100% delicious.
So we will do...
You don't put the rice in first?
I put it on the side so the rice sticks up a little, just to make it look pretty.
Oh, how nice. That's great. Oh, look at that. Yum, yum. Oh,
It's kind of like a soup.
yeah.
Oop, my
There we
lid.
go.
Tom says this looks amazing.
It really does look amazing. I can't wait to taste test it.
And then we'll do a little lime.
Oh, wow, how pretty. Woo! Oh my gosh, okay.
You might do a spoon, that might be...
Yes, I will do a spoon too. This is time for the taste test. I'm very excited. This is my favorite moment of the day, every day. When I get to try these incredible plant-based dishes. And we are showing the world that there is absolutely not only no sacrifice, but this is just, as they said in the movie Game Changer, there's either 7 animals or there's tens of thousands of vegetables, fruits, nuts, and grains. Oh my God. This is amazing.
Good.
This is
Oh, you
amazing.
could do, put some, sprinkle a little basil on top.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Yeah, that is amazing. Oh, wow.
Yay, success.
I was talking a little bit because you could see the steam. It's quite hot. So I don't want to burn my tongue, but I have to tell you that this is one of the most, I would say, the medley of the different flavors is extraordinary. Oh my gosh. Oh my, you need to open a restaurant or you need to get a
I'll
cooking
do it.
show right away. This is absolutely, because it's savory, it's sweet, it's a little spicy, but none of them are overwhelming any of the others. They're kind of like all, this is really good, Rain.
Awesome. I'm so glad it's a success.
Oh my God. I mean, where did you learn to make this? This is incredible. Woo!
Just eyeball it.
Eyeball it. Wow. Guys, you gotta try this at home. Seriously. You saw it. You could literally put the video on and just copy it because it's just unbelievable. This is so good. So delicious.
Yay.
And the other thing is, as we get into fall, there's the
soup.
spices. It's got that feeling of
This is a really good soup if you are sick as well.
yum, yum,
Get
yum.
like a little
Oh my gosh. Well, listen, I'm gonna get behind the camera one more time to just wrap it up with you guys because you guys are really an incredible couple. So Ryuji, stand there now. Rain, you are just multifaceted. You're an amazing activist. You also are, we don't need to get into your day job, but you have a very important day job as well. That, so, because sometimes when people see people protest and they say, get a job. Well, we all work very hard too, on top of everything. We do that on the side. And Ryuji, you are changing the world with your social media activism.
Thank you.
And that's one of the reasons I featured you in my new documentary, Countdown to Year Zero, because the way you articulate your concepts is so powerful. Really, really, just incredibly powerful. Do you see the world changing?
Absolutely. I think I really see the world changing, putting myself in the position to see that. When you are involved in activism, when you do talk to a lot of strangers, when you talk to other activists and you see what other people are doing, or even go see movies like Game Changers, for example, you really see that the world is changing. And ultimately, I understand also that that's a small part of the world that we're seeing. But one thing that has been really clear to me recently is that when we want to change the world, we want to look at the change that has to happen, not the one that we think can happen. Like some people will say, I think it's unrealistic for the whole world to go vegan, so we should just push for animals to be treated better. Well, the problem with that is that that's not what animals need. Animals just need this to end. So that being the case, that's just what we got to do. Like there's no choice. And at the end of the day, we got to believe that and have that as a vision before we create it, because that's how everything is made. Like if we don't even believe it's possible, then it's never going to happen. And I think that's a choice that I don't think we have a choice. Like I think we have to make the choice to believe that, basically. Like I don't see any other alternative, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I agree with you 100%, which is why I support, and the Countdown to Year Zero, which you're in, is showcasing Dr. Salesh Rao, who has said, we are going to have a vegan world by 2026. He's a PhD from Stanford, was instrumental in the development of the internet. I personally believe he's a genius. He's creating a methodology that will allow us, our culture, our economy, our society to transition to a vegan world. You're absolutely right. If we can't even articulate it, how are we going to achieve it, right? But now people are articulating it. And this film, The Game Changers, is such a game changer because it's not just wonderful activists such as ourselves. It's the former governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's the most successful filmmaker of our time, James Cameron. It's the strongest man in the world, Patrick, Baboumian. Yeah. It's the top athletes. It's half the Tennessee Titans. I mean, it's unbelievable, right?
Absolutely. It's just insane how much, if you're a really logical person and you need all the evidence, really all of the evidence is out there. You just have to look for it, watch awesome documentaries like Game Changers and, all of the other health ones that are just, it's so clear that we are meant to eat plants, and doing otherwise is destroying animals and destroying our planet. So,
well, on that note, we're going to eat some delicious plants right now. Thank you so much for making this incredible. Now, I can't applaud because I'm holding the stabilizer, so please give your guys a round of applause. Raina Bruno, Ryuji Chu, a Peace by Vegan, an amazing couple changing the world. Woo!